In this video we will talk about the famous Formula One racing driver Toto Wolff. One of the most influential people in Formula One has become Toto Wolff. He recently reflected on the commitment required on a personal level, citing 280 hotel nights and 1,000 hours of flying in a typical season. Toto has stated for several years that he would leave Formula One at some point. Quote, "Based on my basic setup, I like challenges, and I'm not at all attracted to the F1 glitz and stamina. Maybe, on the contrary, it makes my life harder because there's a risk that it sucks you in a little bit, so I'm struggling with that. One day I'll leave the sport and go back to what I was doing before and become a private equity player." Toto is an avid racer and racer with a relatively short career. He finished second in the Austrian Rally Championship in 2006 and finished first in the 24-hour race in Dubai. In 2009, he also became the lap record holder at the Nürburgring Nordschleife in a Porsche RSR. After following the rear of fellow countryman Alexander Wurz and realizing he was not at his level, he decided to retire from racing. Instead, Wolff focused on his March 15 and later March 16 investments, which focused on IT companies. By investing in Williams F1, German Huarag and BRR Rally Racing, Wolff understood the potential of motorsports. He was also co-owner of a sports management company with Mika Häkkinen, among others, run by a certain Valtteri Bottas. Wolff talks to many billionaires, and none more so than his friend Lawrence Stroll. Wolff may have ambitions to join the Billionaire Club, if only for the reason of funding his son's future career in Formula One. After all, the boy has racing genes from both parents. A few years ago, Bernie Ecclestone criticized the new breed of team bosses, saying, "The problem today is that we attract people whose intention is solely to make money." Toto Wolff is probably the best example. So, how is Toto doing with his status as a potential billionaire? Well, at 49 years old, he's already halfway there, with an estimated fortune of $450 $580 million. Wolff is no doubt counting on a huge payday when Ineos founder Sir Jim Ratcliffe makes him an offer he can't refuse for his 33.3% stake in the company. Meanwhile, the money keeps coming in. His $20 million investment in October in Aston Martin is now worth $38 million, a paper profit of $18 million in just 8 weeks. When Daimler announced a deal in which they would own 20% of Aston Martin, the share price doubled. There are still rumors that Wolff was briefed prior to the Daimler announcement, either through contacts at Daimler AG or through Stroll himself. Either way, good job if you can get it. So, with a 3-year agreement under his belt and a desire to leave a formidable legacy with Mercedes' dominance in the hybrid era, substantial investments and a happy family life at the moment, it all looks good in the world of Toto Wolff. Toto showed his human side when he spoke on the podcast about finding mastery. When you have cameras pointed at you, there's a danger of the ego running away with you, and you need to understand that. You have to be able to go back to your hotel room and look in the mirror and say, "I was a bit of a jerk today, that I was wrong." Subscribe to the channel.